Hi guys, Sylvia here again. So my team would like to do some sort of update. I'm not quite sure the details, so we'll see what comes through. Beautiful. Greetings, dear travellers on planet Earth. We are the Pleiadian High Council. We come this day with messages of hope and strengthening for you all. These are times of great change for you all. The timelines, as everybody is saying, are indeed shifting and parting and separating, as each soul finds their destined path for the future incarnation that they will be moving into at this time. We have spoken often, as many have, that there will be 3 timelines, and the timeline towards the new earth we assume will be that of many who are listening to these such transmissions. At this time, there is much going on in your bodies, dear souls. So please be patient with them and spend the hours in the day that are required for sleep, for rest, for recalibration, in whichever way you can find it. August is a month of great intensity, as indeed it always is with the Lion's Gate portal, so dominant as an energy portal and an energy awakener. This year is, of course, as with most astrological movements in this year of 2025, very powerful shifts indeed coming in at this time. This is a time of testing for many light workers, for initiation, for alignment to the timeline of your choice. It is a busy time internally, dear ones. So we suggest that you do pull into yourself at this time and focus on your journey and hold no guilt or fear that you are abandoning those who may be on the other timelines, those ones who are not fully awake yet, as it were. Do not worry about any other person, be it your child, be it your partner. This is a time that the Christ has called upon us to step into the sovereignty of our own being and to understand that our soul came here, that your soul came here with a mission, but does actually apply to every being throughout the whole galaxy. All of our souls came here to serve particular missions in this lifetime. And indeed, as the human soul awakens, as has been said often, so do ours move up incrementally, as with all the galactic families throughout the universes. Everything is linked. Indeed, in the light of source creation, we are all one. So, dear ones, we do not wish you to worry. There is no time left for fear. If you are wishing to anchor the highest timeline for your being, we have these suggestions. Firstly, we suggest that you do honor yourself. As we have just said, honor your body, honor your needs for emotional release, emotional calibration, emotional healing, physical rest, allowing all the physical ascension symptoms to move through your body as they need to be. And indeed, they are quite intense in this current cycle. So the aches and the pains and the ringing in the ears and the heartburn and the palpitations and the disturbances in your digestive system, areas of release, areas of how you deal with food and calibrate food, your desire for specific sorts of exercise, your calling to be in nature, all of these things are part of this current calibration. And so as always, do your best to feel their call and to do so without any blame or shame around needing to rest, not being able to do as much as you normally would. There is such a culture on planet Earth that it is not acceptable to rest, to sleep, that you are letting the side down, letting your dreams and visions and ambitions down if you are to simply become still and spend hours in meditation or in rest or in sleep. These are crucial at this time, dear ones. It is a different time that is currently descending on planet Earth, arriving on planet Earth from all across the dimensions of being. Trust what your body is asking for, only in love, and feed it what it needs, whether it be emotional stimulation, the love of friends, mental stimulus, curiosity for new thinking, for new learning, or simply much more sleep than you're used to. So, secondly, we say it is a time of holding your space, as it were, to become conscious of the process you are in and to jettison any concern and worry about the process that any of your other not really soul family, but your actual families and friends may be in. Those on the middle timeline, which has a later awakening point, many of them are still caught in the day-to-day of the 3D world in density. They can be caught in confusion. They can be extremely upset by world affairs. They can be being very triggered at this time. And this is all the definition that they must go through on their journey to choosing their timeline. The most crucial thing at this time is to not disturb another soul's destiny. To not attempt to feel that you must save anyone around you. This is the rigor, as we say, that the Christ has called on, to be willing to leave all that is not of the highest light behind you. And this can mean understanding the separation from your beloveds, your children, your family, your siblings, even your parents. That this is no judgment on you at this time. In fact, it is you putting your hand up as a being of light. As the beam of light said, putting your hand up to be that beam of light that you are. So be with this, dear ones. Do not allow the confusion of the great majority of the population, to disturb your inner recalibration. There are tests, as the beautiful channel, the Kerry K, has said, this one has heard, that there are the tests of when the light is awakened in you, what will you do with it? It is like the Galactic Council, the Galactic Guardians are watching us at this time to see in your human selves, what are you going to do with the light as you integrate it, as you assimilate it? Are you using it in service to others? Are you able to stabilize it in your being and to become a solid source of light for those around you? These are the initiations of the month of August, shall we say. At this time, there is great shifting, and to understand the shifting, to ride with the shifting, but to understand that the goal is an anchoring of that which is your ultimate truth, the truth of the divine frequencies within your being. This will be greatly consolidated by the end of August. But in this inner time, this time of many planets retrograde, especially in the first 2 weeks of the month, this will be an inner time of going over aspects of yourself, of fully jettisoning the past, of understanding what is being called for you at this time, what you are being called towards, the nature of how it will feel to be standing in the light of the 5th, 6th, 7th density, whichever one your soul is called to at the time of transition, at the time of the flash. These energies are constantly calibrating in you now as these solar frequencies play throughout your being. You are on track to becoming the person of remembering the being that you have been across all lifetimes, remembering your soul memories of great wisdoms, great truths, your gifts, your powers. This is the destiny which is being anchored in you at this time. So trust too that it is a time of inner holding to oneself, that there will be tests, as others have named. They tests involving you will be invited into past familiar activities. There may be exciting job offers, there may be temptations that appear too good to be true. Trust that these indeed are tests in a way to see, are you going to hold to the highest timeline? Unfortunately, if you were to take a job because it resonates with who you used to be and you would like to go and explore that aspect of you again, there is a danger that you can lose the frequency of the higher timeline and drop into a lower. So we are urging you, dear ones, that it is important to keep your highest frequency online and compromise it to no one at this time. To take the time by yourself, holding the wisdom within you which you know to be yours, to keep the truth that you live by. Perhaps you may see it as private, perhaps a little secret, There is no great need to splash the breadth or depth of your beliefs around at this time, because it is actually not anybody else's business. If, of course, these wisdoms are contained within the teaching or the healing work that you do, then, of course, they will find their way to the right people, those who are coming to you as clients or who you are in contact with. And that is their destiny too, that they do receive these offerings and upgrades via you at this time. But apart from that, each is deeply involved in their own time of sorting, and they must be left to do this. This may bring about grief in your being when you really take this on board, that a separation is required from your dear ones, especially family members who you have journeyed with. But know that life is eternal, souls are eternal. You will meet these dear ones again, that all is love, and this whole journey the planet is on is only for the highest good of every soul who signed up to be on the planet at this time. Every soul committed and working and who carrying love in their hearts will be lifted into the perfect realm for them through this time of shifting. As it has been said, it is only those who are unable to receive the light in their hearts, who cannot come to a place of surrender, to a place of inviting the Christ, the source energies into their lives, into their hearts, and who choose the ways of darkness. These ones will have a different destiny on the planet at this time. But all others will be moving to their perfect next level. So, dear ones, trust, trust, trust. We are always here with you. We and the thousands of fleets currently surrounding your planet are here, always available for you to call on us for healing, for illumination, even a simple prayer to bring guidance into your day, and we will be there for you. Call us by name. There are many of us here ready to be in service to you. And indeed, our daily work currently is working with Earth Alliance to calibrate this journey and the future dialogue and the future coexistence between the beings of planet Earth and the beings of the galactic realms who work under the law of one and the law of light. So, dear souls, blessed be. Stay strong at this time. Keep the hearts open and enjoy the mystery. There is no understanding to be had of any other at this time. There is sufficient mystery within yourself to keep you busy and well entertained with riding the waves within you and learning much about yourself during this time as the veil lifts and lifts and lifts and illumination comes from all sources of light at this time. Blessed be, dear ones. We love you always. Blessed be and blessed be. Hope that's useful, guys. It feels like there's some great reminders for us all in there at this time. Excuse the dinging of my telephone. Lots of love. See you soon.